You have seen his film Hero, or if you are lucky, you might have even seen his work in Puccini's opera Turandot. But director Zhang Yimou has recently decided to dabble in Peking Opera, making his longtime wish come true. You and Me is Zhang Yimou's homage to the traditional art form and also a National Day holiday gift for Chinese audiences. Culture Express's Julian Wagen brings you this report from the NCPA.
It's been 3 years since director Zhang Yimou's last commercial work, The Flowers War, and now the director is putting his attention where tradition is. With Peking Opera, You and Me, the director is telling a story that is quintessentially Chinese, both in content and aesthetics.
A table and 2 chairs. It's a reductionist and symbolically Chinese approach to the notion of the family. You and Me is a story of filial love inspired by an old royal tale of Chinese history about a king who was caught in a political conspiracy stirred up by his mother. He punishes her by keeping her in jail for years, but comes to terms with his mother at the end. The chairs and table shrink and enlarge into the set, sometimes taking on the form of a veranda, sometimes becoming the frame of the palace. It ingeniously but sensibly accommodates the hero's inner journey of making peace with an enemy with whom he shares not only the same roof but the same blood.
京剧它是一个很纯粹的国粹的东西。
The aesthetic value of Peking Opera lies in its symbolization and conceptualization.
意和概念中的是这样的一种东西。所谓三五步行遍天下。
You don't need to actually travel the world to depict a journey, and you don't need thousands of people to create an army.
城市化的一种美。所以我想。
I hope that You and Me will present such an aesthetic to the public.
不进入，从这样一个美学角度去呈现一个舞台的形式。
And audiences have been quick in taking a liking to Yimou's aesthetics, and have been thrilled to see the director himself sitting amongst them on opening night.
I'm very pleased with Yimou's reductionist approach to stage design and direction. And of course, I'm also here to see the stars of Peking Opera because it's an art of the 角儿 or personalities.
因为京剧是角儿的艺术。
3 generations of legendary masters of Peking Opera have all united on stage at the NCPA. Mr. Shang Changrong, who plays the main character, the king, is one of the most celebrated Peking Opera artists today. He carries off the Jing, or the primary painted face role in You and Me, with impeccable precision and fervor.
In directing the opera, Yimou emphasized one word, 情, which is an opera style that will be able to touch the audience, letting out their emotions and passions, and you can't go wrong with that.
What director Yimou humbly describes as an homage to Peking Opera is in fact something he knows too well, the art of simplicity and universality.
It was still a very familiar and powerful theme that we could appreciate and take forward and say that this was a worthwhile experience.
If staging Puccini's opera Turandot inside the Forbidden City, where the story actually takes place, brings the opera home to China, Zhang Yimou's study of You and Me is a historic milestone that will put Peking Opera on the world map again. Julian Wagen, CCTV.